Hello, and welcome to a brand new day of free-to-play here on Magic the Gathering Arena. Get the dish on the latest with me, Lord Rumfish. It's late at night, and I'm just going to have kind of a low-key recording session here. So, I can't always be, super perky for the camera. We're just going to play it cool. So, let's go ahead and jump in on this draft here. If you're wondering why we're doing so many drafts right now, this is how I like to build my collection, and it is actually one of the better ways to get a hold of the big scorecards that are out of this set. Speaking of which, there's a Legion Extruder here. There's also Jace Reawakened. I don't think either of these is going to table back to us. The Legion Extruder can shock a target at sorcery speed, so it's going to be playable. Now, whether or not you can find artifacts to sacrifice to turn into golems is a bigger question. Jace, I haven't had a chance to play with yet. I'm sure this card is good, I don't know how good. Can't play it during the first, second, or third turns of the game. That's okay. I might not have double blue then anyway. Can plot cards for us, which seems pretty good in limited. Draw a card, discard a card is fine, and then copying spells is also good. So, haven't had a chance to play it. We will take it.
The pieces are scattered, but each one has its place.
Memory Vessel. This is hard to use in limited. There is a case you could make for trying to go for a mill plan. Unless I had Archive Trap, I don't know that I would try that, though. If I had Archive Trap, I'd probably take the Memory Vessel. Buried in the Garden is a great piece of removal. It's just amazing in the 5-color deck. And let's see, aside from that, there's some reasonable things. Take up the shield, Lone Shark, Dance of the Tumbleweeds, but yeah, I'm just going to take the Buried in the Garden here. Okay, Void Rend is pretty reasonable removal. It's in a couple of the colors we've already taken. So if we wanted to keep taking removal for the 5-color deck, this would be fine. It could table all the way back to us. It's a little hard to cast. Consuming Ashes is less likely to table back. There's also the Conduit Pylons, which, if we want to go multicolor Conduit Pylons, we should be taking pretty highly. It's easy to find enough removal, it's hard to find enough fixing. Speaking of mill, there's Grindstone. That'll probably wheel all the way back. Maybe Interrupter's interesting. So this can stop a spell. Can't go off till the next turn because it becomes plotted. And it makes him more expensive. And it's a 2/2 flash flyer. All of that is fine. I guess it's more interesting than Ariet's Lullaby. It's probably pretty good. Maybe a bit of a tempo play, but that might be good enough. And it's a 2/2 flash flyer. So, yeah, I'll take it. Agony, I think, is only really great if you can play it for the madness cost. Otherwise, it's pretty forgettable. It works. But I wouldn't say it's better than Consuming Ashes. And out of the other cards in this pack, maybe Lush Oasis would be a higher take than the Ashes are. Just to try to get our mana together. Okay, Insatiable Avarice. This is at its best if you can produce 3 black. Now I have, in a 5-color deck, I have cast Cruel Ultimatum, which requires triple black. But this card doesn't have as much impact as that one does. That being said, what else is here? Oh, the pylons. Yeah, we'll probably take the pylons. Alright. So what are we looking at here? Steer clear. If you don't have mounts, this is, I guess it's playable. Could shut down aggro draw, probably stops a 2 toughness flyer at some point in the game. I think Mourner's Surprise is maybe a little stronger overall. I'm not in a hurry to take the Djinn. There are some better flyers that are pretty common in the format. I don't have anything that's an upkeep trigger. 2-5 minutes for 4 is pretty forgettable. Rise of the Varmints can be good, though. It's actually quite a strong green card to be going this late. Whoa, Back for More tabled around. I mean, I would love the Bandit's Hall for the fixing, but Back for More is a ridiculously powerful card. I'm really surprised to see it this late. Dance of the Tumbleweeds, that's a fixer. Fixer and a late-game giant creature. The Voidrins did indeed make it back around. We will take it. Okay, I mean, Pulverizer is actually a good card. Locomotive might be fine, but I want to make sure my mana is together. Neither of these, really. Can be a sideboard card. Alright, we've got a land. Tyrant Scorn is fine. Badlands Revival is quite good. What else? I mean, Snakeskin Veil's pretty good. It's nothing in particular that we're trying to protect. It's just kind of generally useful. Badlands Revival, though. I really like this card. Good piece of value. Can get back a permanent, which could be Jace. I like it. Canyon Crab's a good early blocker. Eartha Joe's rock solid. Lots of value. Oh, Hard Bristle Bandit. Yeah, Hard Bristle Bandit's probably where I want to be. I'm starting to see a fair bit of green pick up into here. Taking this sends a good strong signal about green being shut down. Repulse is good. Annie Joins Up is good. Do I have legendaries right now? Not really. The Explosive Derailment's also great. I mean, I guess I would take a piece of removal here, and I can cast Annie Joins Up. Although, I can also take the derailment and maybe Annie Joins Up makes it back to us. Alright. Okay, Stable Master is a mana producer. This only makes green unless it's for mounts and vehicles. It's still good, though. Still think it's probably the take here. It's also just a 2-2 with reach. Well, the Mighty, I've been in no hurry to try to use this card. Seems very clunky at best. Gem Lightfoot could be a nice one, though. Good body, good flyer. Can draw you a bunch of cards. Let's see, this can be removal. But I think I like Gem here. Okay, so probably the Naturalist. We're a little light on 3 drops. Festering Gulch would be great, of course, but Naturalist is great too. Sets us up for some graveyard value. Okay, so here, Silver Deputy would probably be a really safe pick. Repulse is a good card, though. I have not been picking it very highly. Maybe I should change my ways. Also like the look of the Deep Muck Desperado. It's a good blocker. Okay, so Throw from the Saddle is solid removal. Trash the Town can make counters at instant speed. I guess I'll take the Throw from the Saddle. Okay, out of these, probably the Jailbreak Scheme. Mostly looking to take removal pretty highly. Not as sure about this bunch here. Could try to sneak an Arid Archway in, but it's hard to do in a 5-color deck. Trickshot might not make it in. I guess I'll take the Failed Fording. Griffin. Wingsmith or the Arroyo? I guess I'll take the Arroyo. Conviction. Okay. Marsh. Retribution's good. Cactarantula is the kind of card that I'd like to have in my deck. I want to have some big stuff for the Back for More and Badlands Revival. So, I know it looks a little odd to first pick a common, but it's kind of cutting off green. It's one of the things that we need here. Bonny Pall. Oh, Bonny Pall. Here we go. A true bomb. Takes green and double blue. We were already thinking about double blue because of Jace. So, yeah, we can definitely work blue in here. A little bit less certain if red needs to be in here. Alright, let's see. Lazav is pretty good. Gigapede would be a nice hit out of the graveyard for sure. I'm a little bit more inclined to take a Snakeskin Veil now that I have the Bonny Pall. Something worth protecting. I could also get her back from the graveyard, of course. But yeah, I will take the Veil here. Shifting Grift could be interesting. See, I've never really tried to use Tumbleweed Rising before. I have seen some other people put it to good use. I guess I could try it. Yeah, I guess I'll try it. Alright. Rictus Robber's not bad. Dance of the Tumbleweeds is probably more my speed. That's probably what I'm looking to take out of here. Decimate. Nothing seems too immediately obvious as far as what I want to take from this. Take the Fall's not bad. I guess Concealed Courtyard will just help me cast my spells. Alright, could take another Conduit Pylons, but Gigapede, just for some more big stuff to reanimate from the graveyard, might maybe be what I want. Cruel Ultimatum. Oh boy, are we doing this again? Are we doing this again? Are we back in the saddle again? Back in the saddle again. Okay, here we are. Fierce Retribution. Yep. Intimidation Campaign? The Djinn. Gold Pan, maybe? Trick Shot. Island. Okay, so I know that I took Cruel Ultimatum, but I have already done that deck before. And I'm wondering if maybe I ought to pare this thing down without the red and see what it looks like from there. Okay, I think this 4-color pile here is what we're going to go with. We didn't really get red fixing lands other than the pylons, and we've got a few good red cards, but we've got so much solid removal here already. You know, we got Back for More, Buried in the Garden, Void Rend, Repulse, Fierce Retribution, Throw from the Saddle, Jailbreak Scheme. I think we're going to be okay. So, let's just play some games and take it kind of easy. We're up against Edgy Name Here. We got a hand that's only got white and black. Doesn't look particularly keepable. I'm gonna mulligan. I like the look of that better. Keep it, and I guess I'll put back the Veil. Can't spare the slot for it. Get the tap land out. We don't really have a lot of crime payoffs. Caustic Bronco. I think they're going to get a card off of it. They do have a 3-power thing. They'll make me lose life. So, let's kill this thing. I've gotten a card off of both of their creatures so far. That's a lot of value. Okay, it was something for 3. I'll go ahead and get the blue source down and the naturalist. Guess we'll take the Forlorn Flats. Big Trampler. Yeah, we'll block. Cacturantula, I can't quite play that one yet. I guess I will curve up Jim to Cacturantula here, though. I'm gonna take a hit for 5. Probably have removal for Jim, but... At knife point. No blocks. Oh, that's first strike. That was a problem. Okay, so, I can instead do Buried in the Garden. I think I will. Put it on the forest. Take the brute. Slow him down a bit. Well, I guess here I let go of the forest. There's some definite problems going on here, I'll say. Hollow Marauder that can pump up its power. Let's get down to Cacturantula. They might draw me cards. Okay, so do I take this trade? I mean, it's not a trade. Do I just take this block? What does next turn look like? I can get back Jim and the Naturalist. Or I could get back the Cacturantula and something. Or I can be at 6 life. See how it goes from here. I guess I'll take this one hit. Okay, Void Rend. I mean, that is pretty good. But I think first I make another giant creature. Well, hang on now. If I don't have a flying blocker, they could potentially just kill me. Well, I hate being in this position. Hate it. Hate. I really would just rather be in another game. I could bring back Jim as a blocker, and then I would have 2 flying blockers. That's probably more than they can deal with. That'd be more mana efficient, I guess. They got a removal spell. If they have 2, then they just were never in any failure chance of losing this game. Oh, never mind. I'm just dead. Very dead. Sure. Opponent wants to have bad manners. That's fine. We're up against Utyu. That looks good. kind of lands do we have coming up here? Another blue. Yeah, I'll take it. So you can't play during the first, second, or third turn of the game. I could play it on turn 4. Take the swamp. Okay, they plot a paladin. So we've got mana here. We can actually afford to play the swamp because we can just pay the extra 1 through the pylons to make Jace. We have nothing that we need to plot.
All have a part to play in this.
So let's draw and discard.
What am I missing?
I guess I will let go of the Oasis. Don't so much need it here. I could have a haste creature, but oh well. There's the paladin. Yep, equip it up. Oh, and a big tumbleweed rising. Don't like that. I guess I've got access to Fierce Retribution. Let's see what else we get.
I'll find what I need.
Throw from the saddle. I guess I don't need the second pylons. Retribution could keep Jace alive if that's what I want to do. I guess it is, because I didn't play the mana for the Cactarantula, so... Okay, they're gonna get a treasure. Okay. Did a throw from the saddle. You still have to attack both at the Jace. Oh, they're gonna leave Jace be. Okay. Let's see, do I care more about the Trampler or the 6/6? I guess I'd rather make sure I outsize them. So let's destroy the one that's a 6/6 on its own. Alright. This makes 2 creatures. I do believe that's the play here. I can plot throw from the saddle to go ahead and cast it. Next turn. Okay. We're up against Chain. Oh, it's quite an assortment of land. No green. I'll try it, though. Got every color except green. I feel like we could get there. Alright, they lead on a green. Play the Forlorn Flats. We're actually going to have Haven Interrupter on 3. Yeah, I just want to go ahead and get something on the board here. There's a green. And we'll go ahead and play the jump. If they don't do anything, Jim's going to draw us cards. They can still play the Wingsmith, it just costs 2 mana, where it normally doesn't cost anything while it's plotted. They don't do anything. It's a little scary. Play a forest. I'll come in with the Interrupter. Could be a Holy Cow? No, it's Fierce Retribution. Alright. Draw a card. Ah, Claim Jumper. They're gonna get a Plains. Just one, though, not 2. Alright. So we have back for more. We could actually play the Haven Interrupter out of the graveyard at instant speed to fight something and kind of counterspell them, but that's a little silly. It is still a play we can make at instant speed, though, which I guess is not nothing. And I do like drawing cards. Other option is we could remove something here. We could play the Naturalist to stock the graveyard. Honestly, I'll draw the card. See what we get into here. Bounding Felidar. It's up to 1 creature. So, but no, I can bury this thing in the garden. This is fine. Yep, just the Claim Jumper. No blocks. Okay. Buried in the garden. Take that Felidar. It was way too dangerous. And if we're casting spells, let's see. Here's a Pylons. Okay, yeah. Milling the island is kind of what I want to do with a Naturalist. So I'll take the island. Attack in the air. Don't draw a card this turn. Plot the Commando. That'll be a 5/5. And yeah, take this 3. Get a flying counter. Alright. No big creatures in the graveyard yet. I guess Dance of the Tumbleweeds would be a pretty good board presence here. get the tap land out of the way. Yeah, we'll play Jace.
The pieces are scattered. Each one has its place. What am I missing?
I guess I should have played him sooner. Because he could have set me up for one of these. Right? With the draw discard. So 5/5, pass it back to me. Oof. Alright. Draw discard.
I'll find what I need.
I mean, it's a creature. That's at least giving me enough value to cast the Badlands Revival. Alright, they might be sitting on a trick. We'll come in with the 9/9 and see what it is. I'm gonna block with everything. Well, I've only got 2/2s in the graveyard to mess with combat, so I think I just let this trade occur. Alrighty. First one worked out well. Let's try another one. We will, oh, we'll mill this one. Yeah. Because... Oh, wait. Cancel. We actually have enough mana for back for more. Can do it at instant speed and have her fight something. Okay. The creatures you control with power 4 or greater are going to gain hexproof and indestructible. Can't just fight it dead, and it's actually big enough I don't want Bonny Pall to fight it. However, she's big enough to fight a Wingsmith. Okay. We're up against Grayson. Alright. Keep it. See what kind of lands we got coming up. Snakeskin Veil. Not right now. So, not ever, I guess. Alright. Again, what lands we got coming up? Repulse. Not right now. So, again, never, I guess. I want land. You see, I want land. There's a land. Archmage's Newt. Okay, it's instant or sorcery in your graveyard. Flashback is 0 if it's saddled. They probably can't play a spell, get 3 power to saddle it, and do that all in one turn. So, I believe I can dance with the tumbleweeds here. Go get a white source. Yeah. Okay, we got white-black, we got white-blue. I guess white-blue is the choice. Dock Orlock makes things cheaper to plot or cheaper to cast from Graveyard and Exile. If we think their whole deck revolves around it, we could bury him in the garden. Get ahead on mana. Or we could Djinn of Fool's Fall to start racing them in the air. Not sure which of those paths is better, really. I guess if I do a Buried in the Garden, I could also put Jace in. That's pretty good. No, I know I can't. Alright, let's just play the Djinn. Can plot stuff on the cheap. Let's see it. Okay, they just want to fight. Alright. They just want to fight. Okay, so now they have something they could actually get back with the Newt. Let's see here. So I'd like to get ahead on mana, so I'm going to go ahead and do Buried in the Garden. I just want to be rid of the Newt, basically. Don't want it around. And I feel like I can get Jace down here and they probably can't kill him. They could have a combat trick, but eh. I guess I could also plot the Void Rend.
I'm sorry, but there's another piece in place.
Makes it sorcery speed instead of instant speed. I'm alright with it. Alright, they plot something. They attack Jace. Do they have a combat trick? There aren't a lot of combat tricks in this format. No, I just hit him for 2. He can take 2. Draw this card.
Let me think.
Alright, we'll let the forest go. And I guess I'll put the dock back on top of their library. That'd be better to do with the Djinn, wouldn't it? But I don't mind if Dock Orlock comes back. I don't really want the Djinn to come back. Okay, they didn't have anything for him. So Jace is probably going to survive. Play the dock, play the Djinn. Nothing else, alright. Draw discard. Let go of the swamp. Sorcery speed, we'll go ahead and kill the Djinn. Let Dock Orlock get a hit in on Jace, probably. No, they want to attack me. Alright. Kill it. Cast a spell anywhere other than your hand. Mostly as a big flying lifelinker, which is reason enough to kill him.
Let me think.
So, be Fierce Retribution this turn. Okay, no protection spells. Pick 2. Okay. That's good. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does make a difference here. If they have the 2 mana counter. Bonny Pall. Okay. I guess we'll just plot the throw from the saddle.
I've always.
And now we could copy spells with Jace. Bovine Intervention. Well, we can get her back from the graveyard. Holy cow. My life total is low. I guess I need to kill it. Well, they're finally afraid of Jace and his ultimate.
You don't want to do this.
Alright, draw a discard.
Out with you.
Been a lot of lands. Kill the holy cow. Alright. Swing for 3. End the turn. Oh, the Wrangler. Well, I have been through a lot of land. I think I'm due for some of my big spells now. That's something. Let's get the free one off of Jace first.
What am I missing?
Okay. Alright. Man, at this point I'm afraid of milling my spells that would get back a creature. I've got to get stuff on the board, though. Wow. None of those were the spells. Technically, this could trigger a crime off the bandit, but picks up the intimidation campaign. That's pretty good. We'll play the bandit. Attack for 8. Oh, good. It's just a chump block. We might be okay. No spells? Okay. Start with the intimidation campaign. Oh, ambush gigapede. Yeah, that's pretty good. Take action. I'll plot the intimidation campaign. Come in. Let's see. To threaten them with the 2/2s? Yes, I do. Maximum pressure here. I mean, not the bandits. They would have been at 3, I guess, if I had done that, but... Okay. I have 9 cards in my library. Copy the Wrangler. Let's see, I just need to, smack them. Right? I can get a drain off of the intimidation, so I guess I'm gonna do it anyway. Alright, there's an extra point they don't know about. Do I attack with everything? I think I can get a much better attack in next turn in terms of an Alpha Strike. Well, actually not if they're passing with Wrangler of the Damned. I'll get 2 more creatures, they'll get 2 more creatures. Yeah, so be it. Let's see, I guess I can just plus him to plot for nothing.
Always plan ahead.
And I'm gonna hold this... No, I'm not. This can get me another drain off the campaign. So, make me a blue. Okay. Back for more. That's pretty good. Okay. Bonny Pall? See if we can do it. Fight the Desperado, because I am worried about getting milled out. Make me a green. Return it. I'll keep the one without summoning sickness. And sure, forest. There's a holy cow. Something has to step in front of the 10-10. There you go. Intimidation campaign. Drain for 1. We're up against Pico Paco. We will try it. I would prefer if the Hard Bristle Bandit lives. Also prefer to keep drawing light. That'll do. So let's see, Blood Hustler. I guess we could just bury it in the garden to get ahead on mana and start fixing and ramping. Yeah, we've got other removal spells. I really want this for the ramp as much as anything. Here, attack for 1. Ramp and color fixing. Alright, the Apothecary. Cactarantula? Yeah, sure. Target it. Draw me a card. Oh, stalemate. Stalemate, you say? Could even be a counterspell. Well, how about I plot this thing? No tax. Oh, exile. That I don't like. If I thought they were going to exile it, I might have thought about repulsing in response. That sucks. They still had to draw me a card to do it, but I don't like that it's gone. We don't have that many creatures in the deck. No blocks. Okay. Here's a June. Here's a white mana. And Gem Lightfoot. 2 mana open. Okay, they used a hard counter. That was a very valuable spell. It's a rarity in this format. Nothing else I need 2 mana open for. Let's hit them. Okay, they can gain lifelink. I do need to kill this thing eventually, at some point. Or at least tempo them away, but I want to see what else they get into play first. If anything. I guess a lot of this hand could act at instant speed. Okay, that one they killed, so that one I can get back from the graveyard later. Okay, so I could just put their apothecary away. That seems fine. Eh. Alright. I guess I could hold this in case I get Jace. Alright. Ah, Dance of the Tumbleweeds. Let's attack first. Got 2 mana open. Let's see. I guess I don't really have black mana. So yeah, Forlorn Flats. Yeah. Oh, they've got Repulse. Well, that's irritating. Fine. I need some spells. That are not just land. I need spells. Something that pulls things back from the graveyard would be great. Great! Get back your Blood Hustler. Gotta kill it all over again. See, I'll take the expensive one straight to play. Buried in the Garden to hand. And, yeah, Buried in the Garden, put it on a forest. Now they have a counterspell. They've been waiting like the entire game for a moment to play it. Now they finally have it. No. Okay. Three in for one. Oh, corrupted conviction. Okay. And, come in with the bandit. Okay. I'll land. Wonderful. Well, I can't afford to attack here, so end the turn. I'm sure they have spells. Well, there's a land. Okay. Still gonna hold the land, but here, Dance of the Tumbleweeds. Pylons. Take it. Ah, see, 4 in the air. It's all I can afford to do here. It's risky even then. Oh, I didn't realize that was just a combo with the Baron. Huh. If it's Minas, I will chump away the bandit here, along with the Aven. You got nothing. You got nothing. That's bad, though. Okay. Yeah, definitely blocking. Absolutely blocking. Okay, yeah, we've got to stop the treasure dredger before they get a chance to use it again. I can threaten lethal. Can they threaten lethal on the backswing? Not quite. Not quite. If they have removal, they sure do. I've got to hurry, though. They are just going to kill me. I think the only line I have to winning this game is that they brick, I pound them down with these giant creatures, and they don't have anything. I think that's all. I think that's all I got. Oh, they get an extra token. Still still doesn't quite kill me if they absolutely brick. If they have anything, though, to get back the intimidation campaign, then I would be dead. And they can draw cards. So, yeah, they got it. We're up against Feather _ Y. Two lands on the draw with 3 mana ramp spells. Seems like it should work. Here's a forest. Axe Sentry. Will they be able to attack with it? No. Okay, that's good. Dance of the Tumbleweeds. We're gonna need black mana. Black-blue would be nice. Black-white would also be nice. Let's see, black-white? Yeah. Oh, Bruce Tarl. Not good at all. Very bad, in fact. Ramping's the only thing we got. We just gotta do it. The Arroyo? Yeah. And yeah, they've got the Claim Jumper. It sucks. It just sucks. And a Paladin. They're just hitting everything right now. We do have this Bonny Pall, though. And we could bring her back for more. Yeah. You have the stupid spell that gives you extra combat steps? Because I would hate to lose to that. Okay. First strike. Ah. Okay, that was dumb. That was really, really dumb. Okay, folks, we had an amazing deck, and we got bad beats. I am not going to make any apologies for my gameplay. I'm not going to make any apologies for my deck building. This was an amazing deck, and you don't always win. But we got 3 wins, and 3 wins is, well, not the worst. 4 wins would be much preferable, but 3 wins is okay. Prize payout drops off a lot below 3 wins. So, next time, we'll hop in here and see what extra nonsense we can get into. I was very pleased with this deck. It could have been better. We could have gotten more of the good green stuff. Green's getting pretty picked over these days. It's getting harder and harder to build this deck because everyone's trying to grab the green cards. It's still pretty viable, though. You know, if you can't get Hard Bristle Bandit, you get Dance of the Tumbleweeds. You get the artifact that taps for mana of any color. Or you get the Oasis Gardener. You know, there are ways. Still plenty of deserts to go around. So like and subscribe, check out my other videos on the channel. Helps me out a bunch. And until next time, never stop honing your critical thinking and empathy.